I want to explore this more today, my emotions and how I feel and how I genuinely feel. If you've not been here before, please subscribe and please follow me on this journey. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. One, I don't have answers, and two, I'm actually quite sick. My vlogs come across as funny, but in actual fact, I'm in agony. Emotions maketh man. So if emotions maketh man, that would make me a wreck. At the moment, I'm an emotional wreck. I can't get my thoughts together. I can't understand what's going on. I can't understand that no one can help me with this, and I can't understand that the way I feel. I constantly feel unwell. And I keep telling people that I constantly feel unwell, and I keep telling doctors, and I keep telling surgeons and people that could potentially help me that I feel unwell, and it's becoming unmanageable. I can't get the pain meds that will stop the pain, and the pain doesn't stop. I've got so much pain in my left side, it's ridiculous. And that's not from surgery, that's from my lung on my left side seems to be like in agony now. I can't walk to the shop and get back, not without feeling unwell. And it's only about 200 yards from where I am. Me feeling sick and feeling unwell breeds no good positive outcome at this point in time. People who get cancer and people who have cancer tend to succumb more to infection and problems due to trying to treat cancer than they do with actually being attacked by the cancer. It's a shame and it's sad that in this day and age that I am left with very little to understand or go on, and it's a shame that the people that I rely on to try and guide me through this journey, I don't know if I can trust them. The reason why I've done this vlog is to find answers, and the reason why I've done this vlog as well is to find answers for other people. And no matter how sick I get, or how sick I feel right now, or how sick I feel in the future, I'm going to still document everything that goes on. Because I feel it's of worth to everyone else, and I feel it's of worth to me. But my emotions are getting the better of me. Yesterday's blog post, Emotions Maketh Man, isn't about me being weak. Isn't about me being someone who can't cope. It's about me being someone who has emotion as a human being, the same as everyone else. I'm allowed to cry. I'm allowed to be upset. I'm allowed to be angry at other people. I'm allowed to be angry about situations I've been in. And I'm allowed to be angry about the whole situation. But I'm also allowed to be happy. I'm allowed to be ecstatically joyful when something good happens. But at the moment, the bad outweighs the good. And those bad emotions creep in and they take over. It's like a slithering snake, and it gets into your head. The whole thing of cancer gets into your head. It impregnates itself in your mind, and every single waking hour, every single waking moment you think about it. And people say, distract yourself. Do this and do that. That's great if you're able-bodied and if you can do all these things easily. But for some people, you can't get away from it. You can't distract yourself from it. You can't leave these emotions behind. For me, the emotional impact of cancer is not just felt by me. It's felt by my family, my friends, other people who have been there with me, people who are close to me. The emotional impact of cancer affects every single person that you come into contact with. One, they either have this empathy for you or this thing that they want to do to try and be helpful towards you, but there is nothing that they can do. Those people that come to you and say, if there's anything you need, come to me. If there's anything I need a cure for cancer. Come on. There's not much people can do. They can make you feel comfortable, and they can try and help with your emotional journey, but how can people help with that emotional journey if you can't cope with it yourself? And if you can't cope with it yourself, I completely understand. There's nothing I can say to anyone that's going to make their emotions work better for them. and there's nothing I can say to make my emotions work better for me. I hope my vlog leaves some kind of lasting impression with people, and also it helps people with what they're going through. Because I know my emotions can be taken control of pretty quickly, and I can feel better within a few hours, a few minutes, dependent on what's happening. But those thoughts, they creep in all the time. I hope that if your emotions are getting the better of you, that you can control them in the future. And I hope that you can understand that if you are going through this alone, that there are hundreds and hundreds of people out there who have the same or similar experiences to what you're going through. And they are a wealth of knowledge. And believe me, in 3 weeks since I've changed the way I'm searching for everything, I have found so many beautiful and lovely people who have helped me. And I know I'm sick. And the problem is, how do I get that across properly and eloquently? And how do I bring a positive experience to people who are going through this? How can we bring a positive experience to people who are going through cancer? I don't want to give people some kind of patronising advice. I don't want to give people some kind of hope when there is none. But I also want to be realistic. I want to find out the truth behind certain things, and I want to find out the truth behind why certain things happen. And I think emotionally that I'll feel better when I find that truth. So yeah, if you want to come on the journey, subscribe. Continue to watch, and please, please, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The subscription thing should be around here somewhere. And feel free to watch as many videos as you like. If you'd like to find out more about me, go to PeeWeeToms.com, and there's loads of info about me and everything that's going on.